What is up, you guys? Welcome. What I sound like a roll? What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you the most disturbing things caught on camera. So you can probably recall, if you're a local viewer, you probably saw me do. I need to get this guy out of here. So if you are a local viewer, you must have seen me do doorbell cameras catching disturbing things. Now I'm just gonna do the most disturbing things caught on camera. Alright, let's get into today's video.
Come on, take your body baby to that.
So if you are not yet subscribed, don't even worry about it, because by the end of the video I will guarantee your subscription. Also, do leave a like on the video. It's kind of difficult for me to edit these videos, especially on the schedule that I have on a daily routine, so I would really appreciate it if you all would leave a like. There was a guy driving down the road, and when he looked down in the bottom left, there was a kid there. The driver said he was probably not older than 6, but when he was driving, he's like, yo, that was a kid. So he calls the cops, but of course they don't answer. So he waits 45 minutes later, then he calls again, and then right when they answer after the 45 minutes, and he says, I found a kid on the side of the street. And then the cop said, oh yeah, we already solved that. We already found the kid, so you don't need to worry about that. So he decides to upload the footage, and it turns out that the cops never even found the kid. This is a bit more confusing, but that's what had happened. And when the cops went to go search the area, there was no kid there. So people are saying that this could be a ghost. Anyways, let's get into the next one. Okay, now trust me on this one. I saw the video and it's really long. So in Oregon, this camper was camping, and in the middle of the night he heard bushes cranking around him. So he decided to wake up. Well, of course he had woken up from cracking bushes because he was the only one in the forest. So he had woken up, started recording. Now this one, I waited like 4 minutes because he's just there showing his camp. So I'm just gonna cut to the end. And this one looks a little bit faked or a little bit edited. But, so as you can see, the creature is just like right there, right in front of him. But I cannot tell if it's actually fake or actually real. Nowadays someone just could edit up something on the Photoshop and just put it in there, but this one's kind of a bit confusing, so I don't know. What do y'all? Anyways, let's get to the third one. So this one is a little more like, yo, this must be really fake. So anyways, a guy was exploring these tunnels, and while he was exploring these tunnels, he had heard a loud kind of I'm just gonna say a trumpet sound, some kind of a horn sound behind him. So he turns around and he starts walking the other way to see what it was, but there's nothing there. So he's like, all right, I'm just gonna continue. So he turns around and walks the other way. Interesting clip that I probably just looks so fake, but either way, there it is. So yeah, multiple reasons. So yeah, there's actually 2. You can see, you see there's 2. There's one in the back and that one like this, and just went like that. So it turns out after he had uploaded it, he had said that he didn't see that because it was too foggy, so he didn't see what the camera had caught. So that's why he just had continued, and when he was walking there was nothing there. So this one could be a little more fake, but I have no idea. Anyways, let's just move on to the next one. So these people were taking a picture on the tree, and then the cameraman says, wait. Of course it's nowhere near here because it sounds like they're speaking either Spanish or Chinese, but it's really hard to tell. But there's a caption that you all could read, and the cameraman's like, wait, stop. And then the kid's like, what's happening? And then if you look closely to the kid's leg, you can see an arm come under the kid's leg like that, and right when he starts running, it just disappears. So this one I had to see twice, but anyways.
마시.
う時間ないから早くして。
ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。
7時に入ってて大丈夫ってなって
ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。
本当に見落ちだな。
マジやばい。
Alright, now this one has to be my second favorite, or maybe top first favorite. Anyways, top 5 moments. This was one of my favorite ones. So these family it was a guy and a girl that were recording and talking to the camera that they had recorded something very crazy. And I'm like, alright, let's see what these people got. So in the back room, you could see the camera on top. Now they're saying their camera went through and teleported on their bed. Now, this one is actually kind of on the creepy side. But anyways.
Through a portal, and it's really freaky.
Really disturbing.
Yeah, watch the entire thing, guys. This is like gonna blow, okay?
You joking?
I'm not joking.
Are you pissing around?
I'm not pissing around. Just falling through the Whoa!
So you can see the camera just fall through. That is edited or faked in some way. And crazy editor. That's all I'm gonna say. I was faked. The editor needs a raise because that's actually pretty crazy. They also posted this video. Now obviously you can tell that's a fake hand, so that makes me lead them to that video with the camera falling is fake. But to this day, I really don't know. I would like to take y'all's judge's opinion. Leave it down below in the comments and let me know if it's fake or real. Though this one's gonna be the most like, yo, what? So this girl is waiting outside for her bus for school, and this car comes driving, and it turns, and after a couple of moments had passed, it turns back, goes. A guy comes out, tries to take the girl. By parents. Yeah, I never wear the Mandalorian suit after you're done showering because it's hot. The grip of her and ended up falling, and he saw the camera, so he ran back to his car and drove off. But the camera had caught the license plate number, and right when it caught the license plate number, he ended up getting caught the same day but later. But go on, leave it like I'm doing a good job. I'm actually grinding this one out, right? Right. Okay, now for this one, what ended up happening was they were recording their grandma's birthday song, whatever y'all want to call it. They were recording, and you can see a kid run in the back. Nothing of it, right? Well, considering the context of this part, when I hear a lot of talking in the background. I'm calling you. I'm playing Fortnite. Okay, I put pause on Fortnite. We'll get back to this video later after further notice. Dual editors do one of those things. So after a rude interruption, we are now back. We're now back on air. So these people were recording their grandma's birthday party celebration, and they see a little girl run in the back, and then okay, nothing of it, but they took it this thought even deeper. A long time ago, they had a little girl that sadly, unfortunately, passed away, and what she would love to do was run around the kitchen, and they realized that that was probably her spirit just running around. Anyways, that's pretty creepy. At the time of the story, they were both 10. John and Robert were at the mall looking for children. They were looking for a kid to push off to the heavy traffic and to get hit by a car. But while they were looking, they saw this small little kid. At the time, he was 2 years old. His name was James. They were looking at James and they saw Denise, which was James's mom, let go of his hand, and that's when the boys took the opportunity and went, grabbed James, and walked out. And they took him to this railroad track where they ended up beating him up, punching him, throwing bricks at him. I hate this part, but I had to say it. They got paint through it to his eyes. And from there, they left him on the railroad track, making it look like an accident. So when a train would come, the boys were caught, and they were caught guilty. And a couple of years later, they were not a threat to society no more, and they're set free. What's paint? What do I have to become a storyteller? So forget my hair. I look like Bully Maguire, but I took out the bandana. So this is how I look like without the bandana. Anyways, this one actually happened in April of 24, which was this year. This 17-year-old kid named Jason was driving I don't think he was driving. I think it was the father, or I don't know. You see it in the video. He was driving. He came out of the car, got a pew pew. Jason had a pew pew, and went to a car with 3 people. It was the dad, a 2-year-old boy, and I think a 1-year-old boy. So he went pew 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 pew. I think like 10 or 17 times. I can't remember. He did all John Wick style. I'm making it sound wrong. So he goes back in the car and drives off. And the dad realizes this. He's like, oh man, we're getting attacked. So he gets the 1-year-old down to the ground. And when he looks up, his 2-year-old son had unfortunately been unalived by Jason. So right when he saw that in the car seat, the dad just pulls up and goes straight to the hospital, where he was fortunately unalived. So yeah, Jason's being trialed for an adult for having a firearm, which we call those pew pews. And guys, that is the end of today's video. If you guys found the story very entertaining, let me know which one it was. And also at the exact same time, share this with somebody. It doesn't have to be a family member, it could be a friend. Just share this and leave a like, because this was actually hard to do, and I'm trying to get 5 likes on this video. See if it's possible. Don't leave the like for me, leave the like for him. Yeah, either way, from here on out, it's been Light Stoppers, and I'm out. Give me a second. That's gonna take 4 days to